Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys Secret Base figure preview video. Now today we are going to be taking a look at Scarlet Witch from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But before we do that, I have to say a massive thank you to Ryan Kirkwood for going out in person and snapping these gorgeous high-res pics. Show Ryan some love in the comments below, because without him, this series literally wouldn't be possible. Now, if you are looking to pre-order either Doctor Strange or Wanda, they are both available from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They have 12-month installment plans and a points-based reward system. Now, as Hot Toys tends to do, you do have the choice between a standard version or a deluxe. Now, we will be talking about which is my preference a little bit later on. And spoiler alert, it might not be the one that you think. Now, she does come with a full array of hands with the fingers painted black. Of course, Wanda has been experimenting and learning from the Darkhold as it has been corrupting her. Therefore, her fingers are black to represent evil or dark magic or chaos magic, whatever you want to call it. It's there and it looks pretty darn good. It would have been really cool this time to have light up hands for Wanda. We've seen them do it before with Captain Marvel, so I don't exactly know why they've never done it for Scarlet Witch. If there was ever a character that had energy flowing through her hands, it was Wanda. But unfortunately they decided no, now is not the time. They have, however, included some magic effects, and yes, the big swirly ones do come with both the standard version and the deluxe. You also get some swap out waist skirt section pieces for when she is sitting cross-legged in the air floating above the diorama display base. Now, I don't know if this was 100% necessary, but if Hot Toys are including it, they feel as though it was. Now, she also comes with a swap out hairpiece. I love this. Having the option to have the hair back as though she's using her magic and the energy is flowing through her and the hair has been swooshed behind her, or having it drape over her shoulders, which will limit articulation. So this is not only going to give you two different looks, but it's going to give you two different options in terms of how well you can pose that head sculpt. They've also gone with the luminous reflective effect for the eyes, which means you have to hit it with a UV torch for them to light up. I don't necessarily love that. An LED light up head sculpt or even a second one with the eyes literally just painted red would have been my personal preference. Now you'll have to stick with me for just a moment while I deliver a mini rant. Don't worry, I won't go on forever, but I feel as though what I have to say needs to be said. Now it has to do with the deluxe diorama display base. Let's be honest, this is a piece of cardboard with some printing on the surface and some plastic candles. Then they've included this absolutely atrocious plastic stand piece to hold her in the air. Hot Toys, no. Not only are you charging more for the deluxe version and including a piece of cardboard, but she doesn't even come with the standard base as well. If you are going to do this and include the cardboard thing, you absolutely have to include the standard base. It's a proper sculpted piece of plastic. In my opinion, the standard base is worth more than this horrible thing. Now, yes, the candles look good and it has a very interesting effect. But seeing as though it's made of cardboard, you can literally already see it warping on display here, and she's floating on this terribly cheap and nasty looking plastic stand. This is not up to Hot Toys quality, and it's not what I've come to expect from the company. I love your work, Hot Toys, but if this is a taste of what's to come, then I'm going to be totally honest, you can count me out. I'm just going for the standard version. You are not going to be rewarded for a stupid tactic like this. Now, enough about that, let's talk about Wanda herself. Luckily, the figure is glorious, which is a good thing because most of us are buying this for the figure, not the display base and the accessories. So for me, the standard is the best option. Now, this outfit is different to the one that we saw in WandaVision. It's heavily inspired by that outfit, but they have made a ton of changes. Starting off with the pants. They do look to be this rubbery style material with a ton of screen printing and texture on the surface. Then her skirt, cape, cloak piece does extend down. It's filthy, it's dirty and grimy, it's wired, and it is tattered. It kind of matches the evil Scarlet Witch aesthetic that they're going for. Plus, it's this very nice deep crimson red. And with that shading at the top and bottom, it ties all of the armor pieces over the top of it together very nicely. Speaking of the armor, this is a very interesting looking suit. The armor has this kind of translucent quality to it, which, yeah, I absolutely noticed in the movie. So I am glad that Hot Toys were able to replicate it. I wouldn't be surprised if it is a slightly softer material, because usually when it comes to armor pieces, that's what they tend to do. But it's not just transparent, they do have a ton of paint over the top. Also, I don't think I mentioned earlier, but yes, she of course comes with the Darkhold. That means we are getting no fewer than 2 books in this line. The Book of Vishanti with Doctor Strange and the Darkhold with Wanda. Now, extending up the torso, you do have a very interesting detail that I didn't actually notice the first time I saw this costume. But if you look close on her chest where her heart is supposed to be, the armor is cracked and fractured, and it extends out from there. That is a very nice touch. It obviously shows that, yeah, Wanda is in pain. She's lost her love, she's lost her children. She's pretty much willing to do anything, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, to get her children back. And this costume very subtly hints at that. It's so subtle that, like I said, I didn't even notice it the first time I saw this outfit. One of the other special accessories that you are getting in the deluxe pack is the dream walking effect. That of course attaches to that absolutely horrid translucent stand, and she does come with one of the multiversal orbs that you can hold in either hand. So I'm pretty sure you do get 2 of them. Now, yes, it's a very cool and interesting effect, but I'm perfectly fine with the standard effects, which is the one you're seeing right here. And you get those with the regular release. Now, the pièce de résistance, that head sculpt. It is absolutely glorious. This might just be, and I know I've said this a bunch of times, but seriously, this might just be one of the best head sculpts I have ever seen. At the very least, it's the saving grace for this figure. It looks exactly like Elizabeth Olsen, that is 100% Wanda from Doctor Strange 2. She does have this very dark shading around her eyes, so it gives her that evil vibe that you got in the movie. She in fact looks so real that I'm expecting her to turn to the camera and say, "Justin, that deluxe display base? That's Hot Toys being reasonable." All joking aside though, I do love this head sculpt. I do also like the translucency of her tiara that matches that armored chest plate. Now the question is this head sculpt enough of a reason to upgrade over the WandaVision one? Now for me, the answer isn't super obvious. It's going to be down to personal preference. I know, such a cop-out answer. But in all seriousness, if you want a villainous Wanda, an evil version to be your main Scarlet Witch in the display, well, this one is going to be just that. However, if you want a more heroic version, then the WandaVision one might be the one to go for. Now, I do plan on making space in the collection for both. And don't worry, when that WandaVision one is released, and this one too, we will be doing a proper side-by-side comparison. Now you can also see this dream walking effect. It will just be a piece of plastic. I don't think it's really all that special. If anyone has a bit of time and can learn how to 3D model, you can absolutely model this thing in a 3D modeling software and print it out on your resin printer. Do it in translucent resin, paint it red, and away you go. Save yourself the money for the deluxe, and please, don't reward Hot Toys for a stupid business decision like the one they have made here. This dream walking effect is really cool, and yes, you can use it with Doctor Strange, but in my opinion, it's not overly special. I do apologise, you're probably sitting there thinking, bloody hell, Justin, do you like the darn figure or not? Yes, at the end of the day, I still really like this release. I, though, will be more than comfortable with going with the standard version. Hopefully this teaches Hot Toys a lesson. You can't pull the wool over collectors' eyes. We can see what's going on here. A piece of cardboard does not a display base make. Include the standard base with the deluxe version. Don't mess around, Hot Toys. We know you can get it done. I am, however, cautiously optimistic for Zombie Strange and Defender Strange, plus hopefully a Wong. Now, Zombie Strange was off to the side in one of the pictures for Wanda, so he's definitely well on the way. Now, if you are looking to pre-order Wanda, she is available with toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They have 12-month installment plans and a points-based reward system. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're notified as soon as a brand new review goes live on the channel. Also, check out the join button if you like the sound of your name being featured in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.